my calculations are correct, and this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Yeah, race fans! Oh man, welcome. Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live. Pismo Beach, California. Man, this is our online race broadcast channel live on YouTube. I'm Chris Paul Hamus, aka Tron. Gonna be your race ambassador tonight. But right along with me, we got our man Bad Fast Marley, aka Steve Yavorsky. He's gonna be up in this, and let's gonna bring him up on this. But, man, we have ourselves one heck of a race. This is NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. We're going to be bringing it to you and bringing it to you loud tonight with the both of us. We got Steve Yavorsky up right now, a.k.a. Bad Fast Marley. Marley, what's up, dude? Welcome to the booth, my man. I'm so stoked to have you, dude. It's been a minute since we've done a NOSSCAR event together.
Brother?
Woo! Welcome in.
Man, it's been a long time since we did this NOSSCAR stuff together. I'm actually racing in there this year, so it's a lot of fun. But I can tell you, a testament to how good, talented these drivers are, and we're in for one heck of a race tonight. Let me tell you.
Man, I'm excited about that. Yes, Left Turn Broadcasting is going right tonight, folks. Oh, we're gonna bring this one back in the booth here because we have all kinds of fun for you. These guys are going to be going with the high-speed road course tonight, folks. So, yes, this is a 10-turn track here, 2.5 mile right there. And, man, this is an elevation track as well. Starts at a high, ends at a low. Pretty impressive stuff. Let's go ahead and bring up that track map so you see exactly what we're talking about here. So, you're going to see down at the bottom corner of your screen that start-finish line. Going to go to, it's a gradual but pretty aggressive right-hander, and then of course this is where the elevator more or less starts here. You're going to kind of come up a little bit, and then it's going to drop all the way down as you round down too. So that's a lot of down out grip right there as the car's basically dropping elevation. So a lot of pressure and a lot of bite's going to be on that right side of the car. Come down to that short chute, blowing her up and bringing her back. So you go to the left and right, and then you come down that. And again, still dropping down after you come out of 3 right there. We got to be really particular and careful. There's a lot of bump right there in the center of 3, so you're going to be, having to feather that throttle to get that launch out that you're going to need to come down that, this backstretch here, which is a full throttle into kind of 4, dropping into 5 right there. 5 is where the whoa up and slow up is. Horseshoe out, but get those RPMs. Launch this thing uphill, long stretch right there. So critical coming out of that horseshoe right there. And then basically, you got it right here, Mario Andretti straightaway coming out. So Moss corner, that's pretty awesome right there. And then it comes wrapping around here, and this is that high speed, 8, right into 8 here, that right hand turn, swoop, little jog, and then drop down, and then of course the hard right, hard right to in 10 coming to the straightaway. And you're gonna see a lot of that battling going on, trying to find these passing points throughout. And again, like we were describing with that elevation change, let me drop a little some on top overlay here. So you see the high point right there at the start finish line. kind of coming up over, and then it just drops down from there all the way down to your Moss corner right there, and then up. Then the whole track gains elevation coming up Mario Andretti straightaway right there. So really cool there to see what these drivers are going to be looking at tonight. Now, also, folks, we got a cool around the track action here, and we'll let the girls take over for us. So watch this stuff.
Hello everyone, my name is Christina Nelson. I'm one of the drivers on the number 63 Ferrari, standing right here behind me. I race together with my full-season co-driver Alessandro Balsan and our endurance driver Matteo Personi. We went into this round of MOTORPARK as the championship leaders. We overtook the championship lead with just a small margin last week at Watkins Glen. And up next, I would love to take you for a round around MOTORPARK. We're at a lap around MOTORPARK. It is a very high-speed track, as you can see here for corner 1. It's only a light braking before you want to be back on power and have an early acceleration out of the corner. This is a tendency for corner 1, 2, and 3. All high-speed corners here, the track is falling off a bit, we're going downhill, it's like the car is sliding out. But again, you want to be early on power, settle the rear, and get the car like out of corner 3. Entrance to corner 3 is a bit bumpy. You want to make sure that the car still gets to the apex. It's easy to run off here because the car is attention challenges here. But you want to have it lined up before, which again is downhill and very fast, probably one of the fastest on the track. After that, you have probably a slow section, which is corner 5, A and B. We're going through right here, it's really push here, because you want to slow down the car completely. You want to focus on the axle because you have such a long straight afterwards. Here we're taking a little bit of a break. The driver has a bit of time to look through numbers, talk to the radio, take us to the water, look through traffic, of course, which is going to be one of the main keys to a good result here in MOTORPARK. And then you want to move over slowly so you have the car lined up perfectly for corner 8. You go through corner 8, again a high-speed corner that's going uphill, so you have the track on your side, you get a bit of support from it. And then through the last two, it's really about lining it up, because they're all like domino effect and are affected by each other. So here, you always want to have a good result, because corner 1 is an easy place to overtake. And yeah, that was a lap around MOTORPARK with me, Christina Nelson.
Man, and y'all think that I talk fast? Listen to her, man. I don't know who's going faster, her talking or the car going, because that Ferrari, man, she had that thing just humming through there. As you've seen, what a great demonstration for the Canadian Tire and that high speed. Now, of course, these guys aren't going to be hitting quite those speeds right there, and she was definitely going faster than 88 mile per hour and getting something done there. But, man, that was a pretty impressive stuff there on that around the track. So, right now we have our CEO of NOSSCAR about to join us here for the running lineup. Let's go ahead over the format for tonight's race.
Well, welcome everybody to the Left Turn Broadcasting YouTube channel. We have round 7 of the 2021 NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series here coming from Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. We have a 40-lap race, and there's a lot of history behind this track. It's my home track. I love entering our NOSSCAR truck race every year, for example, at this track that we do. And yeah, I really love it. I worked here in the summer of 2018 in the maintenance department and got to assist in weed whacking the walls and painting the walls. Learned a lot about the track while I was there, and learned to appreciate the history of the track and the history of racing all in one while I was working there. Formerly known as Mossport, it actually used to have an oval track, which is now a part of a driver development road course, which is really neat to look at. No sponsors on the walls, very clean, very crisp, just used for driver development training. It is 2.459 miles in length. It's nearly 4 kilometers in length for you Canadians out there like myself. And it hosts such events and such series such as the NASCAR Truck Series, NASCAR Pinty Series, IMSA, the Pirelli World Challenge, the Nissan Micra Cup, and much more. GT3 class cars and Mercedes-AMG racing driving schools also participate in daily events there. And a lot of elevation changes and blind turns that these drivers will have to endure in this 40-lap event. Starting on the pole, driver of the number 6 Ford Mustang.
Sorry about that, bud. Let me get to it real quick. And that was my mistake there on that one. I knew I was skipping a little step, but here we go. Jumping in this thing here, for the starting lineup for NASCAR. Got timeout going over it.
Absolutely, and 20 of the very best NASCAR Platinum Cup Series drivers are here and running. A couple of drivers in particular that are not entering this event, such as JCR_JWOW is back. He's actually participating in the NASCAR Elite National Series tonight on iRacing at Talladega, so best of luck to him, and best of luck to all 20 of us here at Canadian Tire as well.
All right, clear on your list. Go with it.
Sounds great. And starting on the pole, no surprise from any of us here in the NASCAR community. He's fast. He's a road course ringer. The number 6 Ford Mustang of NASCAR. Oof. Jesse Carlson on the pole. And Duh Jr. is driving the number 77 car here tonight, and he'll start alongside him in row 1. In row 2, yours truly in the 24 Timac 11 will start in 3rd. Long Shot, my good buddy, will be driving the 37 and starting in 4th. JCR Clasham will start in 5th. Dust Bunnies will start alongside him in the 6th position, driving that 38 car. Row 4, starting in 7th, NASCAR King 602 and the number 9 Napa Chevy. Starting beside him in the number 48 Ally Chevy, Ayrton James, coming off a big win recently in the Truck Series. Starting in 9th, KB Showtime, driving the 42. And alongside him is last year's champion, the defending champion of Platinum Cup, Flash 9. Starting in 11th, Bubba Hollywood, driving the 43. And Bowman Nation 88, driving the 88 car, will start alongside him in 12th. AKA Rubbernecker, one of the Canadians in the field, will start in 13th. And Mucka FRR from Front Row Racing will join him there in 14th. Juicy J, Armstrong Moose Up, they make up row 8 and 15th and 16th. Starting in the 17th position, you have former Brickyard 200 winner Duke King 09 driving the 8 Chevy Camaro, and driving the 19 Toyota is Ryan Schreck. He'll start right there with him in 18th. And the final row of the field, you have Brett Baker, Daytona 500 winner in the 12, and Robbie Racing bringing up the field. He did not make it to qualifying in time, but everyone on the game here knows that he has the talent and the abilities on these road courses to get it done, and I'm sure he'll be there at the end. 20 drivers, 40 laps, round 7 of the 2021 NASCAR Platinum Cup Series season right here on the Left Turn Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Absolutely, and we're ready to fire this thing up right now. Timac, excellent job there going over the lineup of tonight's race. Canadian Tire, we going right tonight, folks. And, man, I'm looking forward to it. Decent race here. Now, this is going to be a little bit shorter of a format, and I believe, Timac, you ready to go get in your car and get this thing fired up, baby?
Absolutely. We're going to take the green here.
All right, copy that. We're going to jump into it, and we're going to be all over it. Give us one moment here, folks, as we're getting into the race.
I will confirm shortly.
Copy that.
So, Tron, I've been, following NASCAR all season, and so far at the road courses, it looks like our pole sitter is the man to beat. NASCAR, oof, he's got quite a car. He's going to be my pick for the night. I'm going straight from the pole. What do you think you got?
Oh, on pole wise tonight, man, I'm looking over at the list lineup right now, and of course, I mean,
who do you got going for the win?
For the win?
For the win.
I don't know. Timac's really good here. Long Shot. You're going to be looking for those guys. You got JWOW. These guys have always been talented at these road courses. I don't know. There is a who's who out there. I can't wait to see the drop of the green to see who's going to start and how they're going to get into the rhythms right off the bat. But I think I'm going to have to go.
I like that pick of Long Shot. Ron, we also have Long Shot as a driver cam tonight. You can actually see him driving while he's on the track.
Oh, absolutely.
Something to look forward to.
And we are just getting everything set up here right now, folks. So looking for the command to get in tonight's race here. Let's go to bring up our race format. All right. Ready to get in?
Yes. You can get in.
All right, here we go, folks. We are looking for the drop of the green right now. Sorry about the timing here, but it should be up and coming in live. Here we go. All right, folks, just in case you're tuning in, we got a 50% race here at Canadian Tire. Going to be, who's who. Those starts are going to be very crucial. This high-speed, road course. So they're going to really have to work the throttle, the braking, dragging that brake through the center of turns. Then, doing that whole eggshell underneath the gas pedal of sorts, as they come out to make sure that they don't lose that rear grip they need. But also about those fly-ins, too. About checking up in proper time, hitting those gear shifts as needed. As we are under green right now, folks, the number 6 car, NASCAR Oop, has dropped back a little bit on the start of this race. Sitting on pole right, or sitting on in command of this race, looks as if the 77 of Dale Hutt Jr. is up, and looks like got a little bit of land. Oh, and into the wall right off the bat. We got massive contact. Everyone's clearing. You see Timac there dive to the bottom. 47 Flash 9 come flying through right now as well. He's going to drop multitude of positions, but look at this. You got a lot of landscape via flying. You got the 42. It looks like that is Showtime. Showtime right there, trying to put himself on a show right off the bat. Ooh, the 77 with some damage right there. Still trying to get himself his line set as the 47 of Flash 9 trying to work his way around ever so Genjo-like. 47 now looking to the bottom, diving to the low. Look at this clashing right there. Here comes Timac. Big old group coming through here. Oh, it is traffic jam LA status, my man. What do you got here, Marley?
Oh, we had an excellent battle for second place. We had the 6 and the 38, like side by side, half sideways for most of the lap. And as I say that, the 6 gets loose, gets down into the grass, strains it out, keeps on going, but lost 2 positions in the process. Timac coming up right behind him at 24 right now. And it's been some epic battling up here in this top 5.
Looking to try to get ourselves in to position here on our camera work so we can get a little more toward the front of the field.
Oh, you want to get right to that 6 car because that's where the action is as he takes it 3 wide and takes it.
Got to the 6 and we're on it. A little delayed there, but all over it. 6 car NASCAR Oop coming through the center, out of the straightaway into 1. Here goes into 2. Now starting the elevation change. He's gonna take the elevator down now. Coming into 3 right now. NASCAR Oop in that 6 car. Bites a bite on the center. Tries to get that grip. Works her out. And of course, maintaining that. Oh, yeah, there you go. Pushing the car out. You have all that track that it needs to try to get the best launch you can. Now, dipping it back over the other way. Literally almost full throttle into this thing to a hard brake. Downshift. Oh, hold this thing. Hopefully she'll set. Now, goose her out, but not too much. Float into this thing, and we, like we said, we got a car sideways and around. Oh no! Oh, and it ghosted. Thank goodness, because woo! I'm trying to get to this one, and it looks like the KB Showtime's going to be going under the outside of the 77, trying to get that preferred line going in. The 77 shuts him down. What do you got?
Ron, this is that point in the race where, okay, so the race didn't quite start out the way that the 6 wanted it, okay? So NASCAR Oof started on that pole, got shuffled back to 3rd, that 2nd spot, and then got 2 overly anxious and almost spun the thing out. Lost a few more spots and got his way back up to 3rd. He's proven he's got a fast car. He's had what it takes now to get that 2 to 3 seconds that he's lost to the leader. He's running in that 2nd position right now. Got to calm himself down, Sean, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. You need to listen to your shift points, work your throttle, set your rhythm again, get that car to dance. As you see the 42 now going all kinds crazy through the center right here, trying to get that thing to set almost 3 wide with these guys, finding himself a really nice fight on the inside. See how he comes down, see that car load up on the inside, on the right front, now switches the whole camber over to the left front. So bouncing this car back and forth, good bite there, drive off, gets it to grip. You see a bunch of cars push. You see Mucka right there going underneath. A bunch of positionings being had back here in the back. A little further toward the back, I mean, about middle of the field.
Like you said, Sean, I think you say it the best, actually. These road courses, it's like a dance. I mean, you just got to get in that rhythm. And the more you just get in that rhythm and kind of block everything out, you start to dance. And it's keeping that rhythm is what makes you really good at these road courses. You lose that rhythm, that's where you lose position. positions or even lose it on the track.
Right now we're looking at a pretty good battle between Flash 9 and Timac. Timac in the 24 car, and he is looking to hold him off.
Wow.
Doing so.
He got every ounce of speed he could out of that car right there.
Oh, absolutely. And I've got some up here. Go ahead, take over there for a second. I'm going to check some settings here. Marley? Appreciate that. We were just looking for a
one car clash, and he's quite a road course racer himself. Seeing Timac battle with him is quite a boost of morale, I'd say, for Timac here in his home track.
Oh yes, and of course, yeah, hearing about Timac going off about how he actually worked at this track for a long duration here, so he knows every inch of this thing. He's done a lot of maintenance and whatnot as maintenance crews of Canadian Tire, so he knows his track not only intricately but personally. As you see, a pretty good battle starting to form up here. We are sitting on NASCAR roof in the 6 car, but we have a new challenger here. It looks like possible long shot in that 37. We're trying to get a little tracker action going on. It didn't look like we have a tracker up tonight, so we're going to do this in the blind. And hopefully we are close. NASCAR sitting in there. Is he still in that second position, Marley?
Yes, he is. You got the 37, the 51, the 24, and the 47. They're all running second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
All right.
You got 77, I believe. That.
I'm looking for our leader. So because I don't have our tracker up, which is quite unfortunate. But I just need to know before I start bouncing around the cameras again, because everybody's kind of all over the place, and I don't want to lose them. All right, let's try it.
The leader is the.
Chiming would be happy and helpful. I see like a tracker just does just a world of difference here, especially when it comes to road coursing, as these guys are getting separated out right now as we're going through the field. Long shot in the 37. Making his way through. Look at this great battle. Now this is the top 5, the 37 and the 24. 24 of Timac. Like I said, his favorite track, and like I said, one of his favorite places in the world right here is Canadian Tire. So he's proving his stuff tonight as he's coming up on one of the best here, the 37 of Longshot. Gonna put some pressure and some heat on him. Got the 51 of Clashing right there. He looks like he's battling pretty tough with that's the 9 car. That's that would be no, what's that? Looking for my 9 car. NASCAR King. There we go. Sorry. All right, so we have green flag pitters happening right now, so this is going to get us to the end of stage 1. What up? Come back there, Marley.
Yes, sir. I'm not 100% sure who our leader is because we have green flag that stops going right now.
Yep, so we're going to cycle out through.
4 of our top 5 just.
Sorry, what was that? Long shot? Long shots are in race reported tonight, but we.
6 car with medium.
Okay, so copy that. Okay, so 6 was on it and in it, and we were on board with him. So that was the whole battle right there with the 6.
Oh man, then something must have happened to that 77 car because the 77 car of Dahan, he was leading that thing and had quite some lead as well. So something must have happened.
Yeah, he had some damage in the beginning. As we've seen him get loose and wicked and into the wall and got damaged up. So I believe that's when the 6 actually took over. He's been leading this thing ever since. Get that just having the abilities to track but the 6 car, I believe, now is pitting, so our race leader has pitted. That's going to bring that 19 machine of Ryan Schreck, I believe, into the 2nd position at the moment. But we are, again, going through our green flag pit stops, and we will be kind of going through the field as we land on Mucka and the 2 Penske forward CEO Front Row Racing, making his way through the track. Looks like he is coming through the hard chicane there, Moss Center, and down the backstretch of Mario Andretti straightaway. Coming in to our 8 and 9, and then of course turn 10, bringing us back to that chart checker line. He's sitting a nice line. That's what you want to look for. You want to try to find that grip right there in the center, that dark spot right there. That's what you look for, that grip to find out. Micah's really good at Canadian Tire. Him and I went tit for tat on our fast lap times when this Canadian Tire first came out, and we had a pretty good setup there, and of course a nice balance and a good run as he's showing off tonight.
He probably beat you. I'm just guessing because he was in a Ford.
Absolutely not in that matter, and Mucka will testify to that. He's gonna have no choice because I got the footage. We drop back to the 6 car NASCAR. NASCAR has been doing himself a fine job now leading this race. See, the 2nd place position is the 51 of JCR Clashing. JCR Clashing got that 2nd position, trying to round down on the 6 car, but he is flying right now. He's setting himself a really epic pacer here, drifting it out. Ooh, he got himself into a little bit of that landscape action. I don't know if he just needed to tighten his car up or loosen it up right there, but all in all, he was able to make that thing pitch through there nicely. Again, making it dance. He's getting that thing to bite. Look at how load up on that left front right there as he comes out, balancing nicely because he's not too wicked. That tail didn't come loose. See him jump back into this thing again. Here's coming into 1. Let's go for a lap around with the 6 car. Coming into 2 right now. Downhill hard right here. Trying to find that grip on the bottom. There's so many different lines. You can take that out and swoop in. Here we go. Easy in the brake. He's really tight on this turn. I'm tired around a bit. Brings it out. Little wiggle there. Look, it's another huge elevation change. Drop. Probably losing your gut right there. You're like me jumping out of some kind of plane, right, Marley? Oh, nice apex here. Trying to keep it off that thing. Was that bud? No, I have no idea what you're talking about in that matter. What? Jumping out of crane? Must be crazy. I mean, hey, jumping out of planes, yeah, we're going to give that kid a job up here at LTB. Be perfect. Here we go, right here into this nice sweeping right-hand turn on 7, 8, or say that's 8, 9, and this is 10 right here. Jogging back and grabbing that. See here, get a little wicked loose there. Again, grabbing the inside corner right there, just to get that thing to hook around. What do you got, Marley?
I was watching him. I'm watching the lap around it myself, and I'm seeing how he utilizes all of those rumble strips. He literally pushes the car and hits those rumble strips in each and every turn. I mean, he's getting every little ounce of speed out of that car that he possibly can.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't want to hit those rumble strips too hard because it will upset the car. But if you just use it just enough, just as your marks, just like we talked about before, it's a dance, and those rumble strips, they kind of set a spot for you on where you're gonna enter an exit.
Oh, absolutely, and you'll find that too. The drivers will describe that too. That as their tires start to wear and they lose grip, they'll utilize the rumble strips to tighten the car up and make that thing hook through. As you see, Timac now, big battle right here. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, all in your screen. These guys are not giving up. I've been watching this kind of dance going on in the back right here. You see the 51 of Clash and a little loose there, opening up the door with the outside pass for the 24. Timac, yeah, P2, baby, and he's on his march forward now. 51, JCR Clash, and going to drift it out, door open again, but the 47 of Flashlight didn't quite have the run to take it, but he's just setting himself up. Now you see the 24 car up on 2-wheel action. Oh man, he's been taking pointers from the last intro that we just had for NOSSCAR, or 2 intros ago. the Knight Rider, because you saw 2 wheels. Yeah, that's exactly what he's been working on. Look at that thing. Oh, but look at this at 51, now trying to find himself a run as we have the camera on the 47. The 47 is giving us a one heck of a view. He's digging. He's trying everything he can. Oh, the bumper on the 51. 51. Oh, it's loose. Oh, got it. Maybe got into him. Possible a little bit of contact. Into the wall he goes. Going to drop himself all kinds of spots with damage. So that's gonna stall up his day, not end his day. Flash 9 now finds himself into that 3rd position and driving forward, trying to get to the bumper of the 24 and make this a little more forward progressions to our leader, which is the 6 car of NASCAR. Ooh.
What a run for Timac right now. Up to P2, trying to hunt down that 6 at his home track. This is awesome.
Yeah,
this is something that you read your books about. This is something really cool.
Oh, I mean, and look at this. Just getting that 2nd place position. Going to give himself a nice one. So 1, 2, and 3.
At the end of the stage.
Yep, that's end of the stage here, I believe. So that's going to be NASCAR Oof in a 6 car. Takes home that win. You see him coming around into 2 right there to 24. Timac gets that 2nd position. Flash 9 in that 3rd. So we got our top 3 right there. Man, great run for NASCAR Oof today. He got himself dialed in the beginning, and he's been set ever since. And you got that, like I said, that rough flap coming around into 3 and 4 with the 77 of he lost it right there, and then had some contact. That's when the 6 got by him. But then he was able to check out after that, hit his pit stops and everything else superbly. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here after this quick YouTube commercial. All right, folks, here we go. Going to go ahead and drop the green here on stage 2. Bad Fast Marley, a.k.a. Steve Yavorski, up in the booth with us tonight. In case you're tuning in, this is my Tron right here, Chris Paul Hamus, and we are green with NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. Look at this. We're going to keep the camera on the 6, but the 9 got a mad push, slam in the wall. Woo, look at that camera view. That is pretty. Those cars were all fanned out.
Home track.
There it is. P1, the 24, goes to it. He's got some of that clean air, but look at this. Here comes the 47 and the 37. The 37 a long shot now into the 3rd position. Flash 9 in that 47 in that 4th position. Ooh, the 37 with himself a full sender. Don't quite get her to stick. And now he's going to drop himself. Oh, not quite yet. Maybe the 47 might have done the same thing as we see the battle right now in hand, which is NASCAR and the 24 of Timac. So the 6 car and the 24 are going to go toe-to-toe for the first lap of stage 2.
Long shot, Flash 9, and got the FRR in the 2 car. Looks like the 42, I believe that's KB Showtime, has made his way around the 2 car.
Right, now
up into that 5th position.
Dude, KB Showtime's been putting himself. Well, you've been out there in the mix of this stuff, dude. I mean, KB Showtime's been putting
McDonald's coming. I was like, woo, it's almost McFlurry time.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, well, I mean, you know how it goes when it goes through that McFlurry, of course, with that surprise in the box, man. He's trying to be it right now. Oh, the 77 contact right there. He's having to drop in. That 77
car, he's charging hard, Tron. He's trying to get back to the front. He was leading this thing with some sort of trouble, whether it was a lap car or just got loose on the track, whichever it was. He was leading this thing before he lost it to the 6 car booth. So he's trying to battle his way back towards the front.
Looks like he's doing everything he can right now too, including making holes that aren't available. Look at this. This guy's really aggressive. I'm just saying that because this guy's going to burn some tire up here in a minute. Then he's going to be slipping and sliding. Then he's going to be hollering at his crew chief. You see a lot of landscaping going on, man. I'm going to feel real bad for the landscapers. I'm sure that Muckett is glad that his company don't get this job after the race is over.
I'll tell you what, Tron, going back to our leaders right now, I'm really impressed with that 24 Timac because this 6 car was really, really impressive in that first stage. And Ty is holding him off strong.
Now, do you think
And
okay.
he's driving a Chevy as well. So,
Oh, we're going to go with the Chevy and the Ford and stuff jokes? Oh, it's game on that one. No, man. Here's what's going to happen right here is what was going on is Timac was just making a game of it for a minute. You know, he wanted to like, I got the horsepower. I know I can smoke you going up this hill because we in the Chevy and stuff. So, I mean, because, you know, you've seen them toe-offs. But look at this, though. Timac with the plant of the throttle right there, launching this thing
wow,
out
power off of that.
Oh, man, that Chevy power all day long for you. And he's going to
Yeah,
go
but
ahead
see
and
how
keep
the
it.
6 car's slowly catching up? Because they're really fast on torque, but they don't have the top end.
Nah, that's the draft you're talking about, dude. He's just breaking the wind, and then finally he's, you know, oh, look at woo! 6 car getting a little desperate right there. He's trying to make a shortcut. You see that too, right? He's making himself his own groove right there. That's pretty awesome stuff. Man, this is a great battle up here toward the front. Timac is, we're just leaving it on him for a minute as he's leading this race. He must be like epically stoked right now.
Do a ride on the 6 car. Do a ride on the 6 car. And you can see how he's trying to make his move on the 24 right now.
I would love to, my man, but I'm not sure where the camera's going to drop us to. And it'll probably drop us to the back, unfortunately. So,
okay.
You see what I'm saying? I try to keep the camera as close as I can because if I hit one button sometimes, yeah, we were like, where are we at? I think we're at Canadian Tire. But, you know, I mean, look at this. Oh! Woo! Yeah, sending it in there, baby. Yeah, on the bumper right there. He feeling the pressure now. Oh, you gonna hurt today, 24. Look at this. School's in session, and it looks like the teacher is a 6 car, and he's trying to school him up.
Oof is a good friend of Ty, and he's playing real nice. I seen he was playing with that throttle there. He was trying to get back in it, but didn't want to bump him. He's waiting for the right spot in the track to make his move. And Ozzy looks outside. He's going to try to cross over here. No!
Oh, no! Yeah, shut the door.
Oh, great driving by both of these guys.
Absolutely. This is for the lead right here, folks.
Oh, this is an epic battle. And Ty's at his home track. He's got to be like...
He's got a lot to prove here.
He's shaking in his racing boots right now. Oh, he left the door open. Okay. Is this going to be enough for the 6?
Long shot, you the man. Woo! Outside, he's going to try to keep her pinned. Does. Goes around the high. Outside, but look at this. Taking advantage. His long shot now coming in on that 3rd position. Let's see some Willem get done. What do you say there, Marley?
Say that again?
I said, let's see if we can find our man long shot here. Hopefully it's quickly. Sorry, as we go through a little bit. There we are. Awesome.
Tell you what, that 77 car is coming and coming fast. He is up to the 5th position. He is just behind Flash 9. He is flying around this track because he has had to come from the back. And in just, I believe, 8 laps now, going on 9, he has made his way all the way up to 5th.
Wow, yeah, he is coming. He's coming quickly. Right now, you're riding on board the 3rd position with long shot. Long shot coming into two. You see him up on one of the right hand of the screens. You see that wheel be moving right now as he's checking that thing up, trying to find that bottom line. And he being very nice to that 24, but maybe a little too nice because we pushed. He got a little tight right there, and that car kind of went and pushed into the wall. Up on 2, he's putting us for a ride right now, folks. Watch that wheel just be moving. There's a lot of right and left going on right here. I don't know. I'm getting a little confused. I thought he said let's left turn broadcasting. Why are we going right today, Mark? I don't get it. But
this is going to be interesting, Tron.
Woo, yeah!
These guys have to make a green flag pit stop, and you have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd all within a second of each other. This is going to be, I mean, road course pit roads are the trickiest pit roads in NASCAR. So this is going to be, I mean, this could be huge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was just going to comment real quick to the fans out there. I hope you guys seen the no-hander that long shot threw up on the back stretch, do a little X up, man. That was legit, dude. That's talent right there. He was driving with the knee. Did you see that? That was cool. Great view. Great view by long shot right there. Sorry, but well, I had to have some fun. Now, as he comes around, you see him on the outside from the Pismo blip cam. Oh, taking over that second position, continuing his drive forward. Wow.
Shout out to Longshot on that Road to Pro last night. Had a great effort.
Man, that was a great effort right there. We're training all the way.
If you haven't seen that, check that out on Left Turn Broadcasting, full broadcast of that race, the Road to Pro.
Yeah, and a little something a little tricky there on that one too when it comes to the that's a different style. It wasn't a POV or anything like that. What it was the we were crew chief before him last night actually. So it was really fun to crew chief for Long Shot, Spot, Eyes and Ears. We had Outlaw with me. I broadcasted it, kind of gave a little oversight. So you get to actually hear the communications between the spotters and the drivers and whatnot, and how everything correlates together as to try to get him the best finish that we possibly could. And
speaking of long shot, as he moved into second position there, Tron, I didn't see him take all his hands off the wheels there.
Right? He's on nip.
Maybe one finger, pinky up.
Still getting some good style points there. That was pretty awesome. As we have
it was.
Yeah, as we have Delha right now, you should say, was on the charge, and we see him now. You see looks like second, third, fourth, and brings him into the fifth. So we see those cars just up the top of your screen right there as he's trying to charge and gain those guys. Let's see where he's at. You should get a good view as he comes around and down into Moss Corner. Yeah, there you are right there. So that's like a great sight, especially for a driver right there as you're trying to gain on the field. As you come around that corner and start to see yourself gaining more and more. Oh man, it looked like, was that Showtime? Pushed and maybe over and shot through that, or no, it wasn't Showtime. But they're both in there. That's a good battle back there. All right, let's see if we can find our leader.
Now we got our leader is the number 6 car of NASCAR Oof. We got second place is the 37 of Longshot. And oh no, Longshot, he lost it. Oh man. Put the hands on the wheel, brother.
Oh, he's doing the no-hander and it on him. Oh no.
Do that in the turn.
Wow. It's all right though. We still got a little bit of time. Got that thing back. Yep. Keep her going.
As I was saying, we have NASCAR Oof as the leader in the 6 car. Second place is Timac in the 24.
Yeah,
Third place is Flash 9. And I believe Longshot was able to keep his position in 4th.
Now, what's that gonna do to him?
Or the 77 might have stuck in there. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, see what see what kind of damage he may have gotten from that too. Because it looked like he flipped that wall.
He's got some base damage, but it's not major at the road course unless you have like radiator or engine damage. That's a game changer.
Got the 24 and the 47. The battle starting to heat up for second place right now as NASCAR has literally checked out in that 6 car. The Wienermobile is setting sail. Like I said, I thought he looked like he was about ready to take these boys to school, and like he just did, man. Because now he is checked out and gone. 24 and the 47 look like it's a battle on track, and this is the end of stage 2, folks. So NASCAR is going to take that. You see the second place runners there. You're going to see 24 of Timac, CEO of NOSSCAR. You got 47 of Flash 9 right there in that 3rd position. Great battle for that. It looks like KB Showtime possible.
Ooh.
4th position.
It's like that was the end of the stage?
Yes.
For a caution?
No, it's in the stage. We got it right here. All right, yeah. So, Duh is in the 4th position right now. I just finally got a tracker up, which is awesome.
Yes.
Thank you. We got Longshot in that 5th position, recovering. Arton James 6th, KB Showtime 7th, Mucka 8th coming up. NASCAR King 9th, and Bubba Hollywood 10th.
These guys got a lot of work cut out for them. If that 77 drove from the back of the field all the way up to 4th, look out. They're all going to be bunched up now. And that 77 was leading and took off in that first stage until he got caught up into some trouble. So this is going to be really interesting to watch here coming into this third stage, John.
Oh, absolutely. And we're on it right now as we have NASCAR Roof sitting inside, going to launch these guys. 51 JCR Caution outside. Here we go. Green, green, green. Stage 3. This is it, folks. So if it stays green, we're going to need a green flag pit stop. But, oh, man, look at the fan of cars. I don't know what to do. Marley, what do you think? I know we don't do
I know the only place I'd like to be on this track right now is being the leader. That's it. Anything in the back of there, this is chaos right now.
Oh, I don't know, because there's a lot of chaos up here in front, too. Holy but Jesus, they got this thing going. Oh, let's do a backwards.
3 wide.
Oh. The 70. Whoa, clashing. Loose. Oh, wow. Oh, there's contact and what they're seeing. Now, Arton. Oh, he's in the 77. Now moving forward. Side to side, little door action with the 24 trying to hold him off. Look at this long shot on the run of his life right now as he's trying to get away from those two. As that 77 be a coming. That 6 car of NASCAR off. He is trying to maintain his. Whoa! Here we go, pushing, saving it.
Oh man, Tymac is throwing that thing in there. He's like, screw tires. I'm just throwing this thing any way I can, and I mean, you have to do that because Chevys lack the power. But I mean, oh my God.
Well, we're not seeing that right now.
Throwing that thing in there. This is awesome. This is awesome. And the way that he's holding off that 77, that's a game changer because that 77 is a fast car. That man is bad. He'd be up there with that 6 in a heartbeat.
Long shot. We got this whole battle going on right here.
You got the 47 inside the 24.
Go 42. In the center right there, showtime. Oh, 3 wide action, throwing some smoke screen up again. 43 of Bubba Hollywood. He trying to show up showtime right there. Say, no, this is how we do it in Hollywood, bud. I'm gonna show you showtime right now. His definition. Oh, door to door, right there. Showtime and Bubba Hollywood. We got the battle of the movies right here, man. This is awesome. This is great. Oh man, these guys are still door to door trying to get it done, but now they've slowed up just a little bit with that contact, and they're trying to allow the door. Oh no, some kind of contact there. I mean, we're definitely gonna have to revive those drivers. There's been enough contact in the back to last them a minute. 51 of Clash, and looked like he's in the middle of all this too. You've seen him get some. Oh, I don't know what to do. What do you got up there, Marley? Because this is just a crazy pack right now.
Oh man, well we're kind of single filed out right now up here at the front of the pack. Still got the 6 leading. Got looks like Flash in second, and that 77 and Tymac, they're still battling it out for that 3rd position.
Yeah, I see Tymac right here in that 3rd spot, but this is just one nar pack right now. As you see, clashing hard on the bottom, doing a 3. I don't know, maybe 4 wide through there, but we have contact with the 51 to the wall. Got it too tight, got into the grass, and well, now it's probably mudded up and trenched, but got into the trench down there, if you will. And then we got the 38 right here. Look at all this, dude. This is crazy. Showtime right there. Hollywood still trying to maintain his spots out in front of him. Got past the 42. Now the 51's trying to find his way underneath the 42. Showtime. On the inside now.
I'm really surprised with all this contact with the 51 car. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, he's one of our road course ringers that he's back there.
Oh, man, no. But you've seen that, the 42 trying to set his line and went right over into the door to the 51. 51 still trying to maintain his greatest. Oh, but look at this Mucka. Oh, man, Mucka is in the front of all of this. And this guy can get it done. I mean, he knows his road course very well. Very consistent. Will set his as we just seen, we missed the pass for the 2nd position as Flash 9 gets around the 24 Tymac. Now falling to the 3rd position, throwing up some smoke screens again for the rest of them behind him. Trying to marble up the track a little bit, little slip and slide action. If you Mario Kart, throwing the banana split, the banana pill out there. There you go. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing when they kick up this dirt over on the track. You know, they're like, haha. You know, the next few cars gonna go through. Like, whoa, wait a minute, dude. Trying to hit their traction buttons and stuff, it ain't gonna happen.
Hey, I want to mention what a great run by the 48 of Arton James. Up to 4th position. He made the pass on the 77 and making his way forward. I mean, if any time is a time to go, now's the time to go, Tron. We're in the last stage, and that 48 is making a charge towards the front.
Yeah, we're sitting in the middle of the pack right now with Mucka right there. Oh, contacted into the wall! Oh, he definitely got plowed there. And, yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of his day. Let's see, Arton James here, looking for the 77. So the 48 is just past the 77, dropping the 77 back into that 5th position, you said?
Yes, the 77 is DHJ is what I'm going to call him. He is in the 5th position, and the 48 of Arton James has moved his way up into 4th. You still have NASCAR Roof leading, and you got Flash 9 coming up, getting closer and closer to the 6th car as each lap goes by. In that 2nd position, Timac is in the 3rd spot.
All right, let me know when that battle starts to heat up, because right now we are we're trying to see who's going to put on the show here. Is it Hollywood that's going to put on the ultimate show, or is it Showtime? I mean, I don't know, because these guys are duking it out again. The 42 and the 43. I think this is great, because you got Hollywood into 43, you got Showtime into 42. I mean, this is just epic proportions, both in red cars. I mean, did they time this? I mean, was this planned? You know, I mean, this is going to be one heck of a rivalry. I mean, look at these guys just getting it right now. Still chasing. Now the McDonald's is starting to fall back just a little bit. He's running a little late on his order. As it looks as if you have some mad heat coming on him. Does a crossover move right there. Showtime trying to maintain his position. Going to land the camera on the 88 of Bowman Nation. Bowman Nation now look like he's under attack. And once I spot the number out. Good battle so far. These guys, ooh, a little bit of contact there, but holds it. I think that's the 8 car of Duke Kings, if I'm reading that correctly. Ooh, look, here comes the 10, though. 10's also want to get into this. I mean, that's Armstrong. Armstrong moves up. He want to play.
He's battling with the 88 of Bowman Nation, and it looks like the 31.
31, copy that. Another ghost on our list, bud. If it's the 31.
Up right, the 8. Sorry, I apologize. That is the 8.
There it goes. I got him. Yep. No, hey, these guys. Behind. You know, I'm telling you, what's going on here, man, is that they're hitting past that 88 mile an hour, and they just disappearing on us. That's what's going on. You know what? That's exactly what's up with the, if you see any like glitching or anything like that. No, dude, they just went past 88 mile an hour, so they just, they flashed real quick into. Whoa, is the 8 pushes. Tough right there, bringing her back. I mean, we're talking reeling her in. Wicked tuna status reeling her in, man. Holy, wow. Great save by him, though. Woo!
John, I noticed that some of these guys are starting to make pit stops. Our leaders, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and 4th, I see, have not hit yet. So this is going to be interesting. Who's going to be able to make this on fuel?
Oh, that's actually a good call there on that one. You're right. There's your strategies when it comes to fuel. And I don't know if it's still set up the same way, but I do remember that.
Our leader is in the pits right now there, Tron.
We're on him right now. Dropping the camera. We're just looking over the 53 of Robbie Racing. We haven't seen him for quite some time. Great to see him back on track. And of course, always stoked to bring him, being part of the LTB. And see everybody's starting to pit right now. The 48's in, 51's
yes.
in.
I would ride along with this 6 car exiting the pits, and that is going to probably take you right to our lead.
All right, copy that. So
We're
here we go.
close to it.
Coming out of pits. Look at that. So, and
Excellent
that is,
exit.
yeah, that was a really nice exit right there. Because that is treacherous, folks. There's been a few times that if you get into that gas too hard coming out, you'll spin it, and then all of a sudden you're a roadblock, literally, and it's hard for you to even get your car back going in the right direction. 6 cars out and gone. Riding on board right now for track-wise. So here's the thing, though, and I'm not sure how it used to be, but in these 50% races, you needed, at Canadian Tire, you needed to run out that extra lap. So when your fuel light comes on, you need to continue on that one more lap, then pit, which is about bone dry, and you literally run out of fuel as you go into pits. And then you'll make it the rest of the way. So if it's still the same thing, I just seen a different styles of strategies here. I'm seeing the 24 of Timac just now pitting. So, and we already seen the 6 of NASCAR. He already pitted. He pitted a lap earlier. So could he?
Is he going to be able to make it, Sean?
That's what I'm going at, my man. That's what I'm going at. Could he have made a crucial and critical mistake of not getting that extra lap in?
I like what you said the first time there, Tron.
What's that?
I said I liked what you said the first time.
Right?
I think that's going to be on the McDonald's menu.
I think so too. Because, well, I don't know, we're going to find out, man. It's, woo!
See what KB Showtime has to say about that if he gets on the podium.
Right. We're going to find out because, like I said, that's going to put Timac up there in a good position. But look at this, the battle right now between the 8. So this is third and fourth right now battling. The 10 car is now moving his way forward. That's 10 car and Armstrong. All right, Armstrong moves up right now. He is. He's trying to moose up. He's trying to get up there. I mean, it should be some of his home, his background right here, man. He's moosing up. He got all this forest and all this green. He should feel right at home right here. 24 trying to dive it in to turn 10, coming around. Start finish line. See a lot of guys now. Long shot. Still, well, looks like he's got himself a good clean car, no damage. Means he's running a steady program. That's gonna play its dividends at the end. I'm really curious to see.
From that 6 car, he was able to pit first. Now, like we did talk about them strategies, but by him pitting first there, Tron, he's all by himself.
Yeah.
He has nothing around him. He's in what we call the mucka bubble.
Yeah. Which is great when you're in first place and you're out there in that mucka bubble. You're stoked. You got no one in front of you, no one behind you. You get to run your pace. So basically, that means that he can save fuel. But can he save that much fuel? I don't know. Whoa! Look at that Tokyo drift action by the 51. Full, just send it. Oh man, that was awesome. Look, that looked pretty cool actually. The 9 car, the NASCAR King, we're sitting on board with him. Look at this battle going on right now. And the 51 just like threw it in there. Was hoping for her to stick, but it didn't quite stick. And you got to wheel that thing all the way around. You definitely know that wheel was right and left as that thing was just trying to make its way through the center. What a great little shot there. Pretty cool camera work done.
I think the 51 still got used to these sliders here.
Yeah, what's that?
I said I think the 51 is still getting used to these sliders, more like an IROC setup versus the custom build your own.
Yeah.
Give him a little bit because, like we said, he was one of our road course ringers that we had going into this thing, and he's having a little bit of issues. But that 6 car, man, he is lights out. He's got about a 4-second lead on the field.
So literally,
Over second place at Timac.
Okay, now we just got to look to see if he's going to pull a Tron. He may have pulled
Run out of fuel?
Tron. Yeah, pitted too early. Oh yeah, no, I know this lesson well, folks. Really well, as we're looking at Archie James in the 48, and he is
He
now
might be able to make it.
What's that?
He's in a Ford. He might be able to make it. He's in a Ford, and they get great gas mileage.
Man, you give him that EcoBoost thing way too much credit. As we look at the 48 starting to reel in on the 24 car right now. On all that extra weight too, man. That's why I ain't going. No. Dude, seriously, but I don't know. This may be one of those things because, like I said, I did kind of half touch base into it, but one of the last league races I did in road course, the Roval, same thing happened where I had the thing just locked down by 30 seconds or whatnot, and I pitted one lap too early. Couldn't make it to the end. And I mean, these mistakes can happen and do happen all the time. As you see this battle was starting to heat up. As you see the 48 right there, getting that loose off. Now, so that's what we're looking at here, folks, when it comes to these tires starting to wear. Trying to get this thing to bite and turn, getting it slowed and woed, getting it to grip through the center right here, and then it's launch out and off. You have to roll that throttle. So if you get into it too hard, that's when that car's just going to take off and spin. Like one of the merry-go-rounds at the park. I don't know if they have those anymore. I'm a little, but man, that was the stuff right there, dude. Seriously.
Back, you were like parks for you were like Jurassic Park.
Oh, oh, nice. I ain't that old, but I will tell you this though: on those merry-go-rounds, you ever take a motorcycle and lay it on its side and put the tire on it, throttle it? Don't do it, all right? Anyways, folks, we got looks like we're dropping in on the show here, on the show within the show, the Hollywood and Showtime show. Oh, look at this! We've got the 38 around and sideways there. Look like all traffic cleared, no cautions out. Everyone's still on the go.
A good battle going on here with the 77 of DHJ, and looks like the 37 a long shot, and the 53 of...
Got him. That's Robbie Racing.
Robbie Racing.
Go Robbie! Get up there, get some!
All right, Robbie.
Oh,
look at that pink car.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Yeah, Robbie makes a statement, man. He makes a statement in his car, make a statement with it. That guy's talented.
I love it.
Watch him get down on this wheel. He is another...
Having that breast awareness car.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Joe.
100%. That was just fantastic.
Do you see him looking inside the 77? Yep. Oh, trying to make that move.
Oh, the 77 block and doors and stuff. Woo! I think we
there's still contact.
I think we see that on the intro.
There's no car running around there.
And that was the end of the race is why. Coming to the last lap, that was it. Throwing it down. First place. Flash 9 gets it? No way!
No way. The 6 car lost it on the last lap.
Oh no, I thought the 6 car had it. Or did that fuel come into play? Did he run it? Yeah, we got you. We got Flash 9 in first. The NASCAR move second. Timac in third. Fourth is the 48 of Artemis. It looks like Longshot in the 5th place. 77 of Daha. 53 of Robbie Racing gets that 7th place. And then the 8th place is NASCAR King. 9th place, Flashin'. 10th is Showtime. 11th.
Oh no! How did we not catch that?
How did we missed that one?
Must have ran from the gas.
Yeah.
Must have ran out.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, you got me?
Yeah, we got you.
Flash took no tires at the end.
Oh, really? Oh,
so
man.
He was way ahead.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Wow, strategies. That's awesome! Man.
I was wondering where Flash went. Didn't even see that happening.
He snuck out is what happened. He's like, I got this.
Wow, he stole that thing.
That
no tires and made it work.
That is impressive. But the work being done was his 6 car tonight. But the steal at the end
the work being
was
done was the
9. Oh, that was awesome. Woo,
the work being done was the 47 in that 3rd stage, being able to save those tires and not take no tires.
Marley, got your camera on there, bud?
Oh.
Woo! That was epic, dude. That was pretty good stuff right there at the end. I can't believe that. That was some strategies. I think we thought the 6 car had that thing handled. Business handled right there. There he is. What's up, Marley? Man, we thought we had business handled right there. when it comes to it. But I guess
The
not.
real work was that 47. Unbelievable that he was able to take no tires, make that thing last, and come away with a victory. I mean, especially, these road courses at times when you got old tires, it feels like you're racing on ice. It's man, great job by the 47 of Flash 9.
But that, and that's wheeling it there, folks. That really is. Because having those tires, having no tires on that thing, all greasy with a default setup, by the way, so he doesn't really know how that thing is going to get done. Dude.
Oh, this is IROC series right here. This is IROC. This is and that's incredible. It doesn't matter whether you're on customs or if you're on an IROC setup where everybody's on an even playing field. It does not matter. Flash 9 time and time again proves that he is pro league caliber.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable driving. Being able to run out without taking tires. Man, I look forward to hearing from him.
Yep. Flash, you got a copy here, bud? Just since you are the man of the hour right now.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, there he is. All right, my man Flash right now. He is up on this swing. Flash 9, the 47 machine. Congratulations on your win, dude. You were driving one heck of a race, throughout tonight, and sitting up there in the top 5, working an awesome strategy, feeling the dance out in the car, and then at the end, we were focusing on that battle that was all kinds crazy right there for that 5th position-ish around there, and thinking that the 6 had it in the bag, and then you did what? Man, congratulations! Though, bring us in.
You didn't even realize you were out there in the lead.
Yeah, we're all
unbelievable.
Mixed up in this battle. That was impressive stuff. So recap us, bud.
Just tried to stay low profile throughout the whole race, and I guess it worked. Had a decent qualifying run. Started 10th, and really just tried to keep the nose clean. Really try to perfect my braking points the best I could. And once we got up into the top 5 and some open track, started getting into the 16s and just kept getting a little bit faster and figuring it out. And I think I hit a 15.9 at first. I was like, wow, what the hell? So I knew it felt good, but then, I figured I ended stage 2, I think it was 3rd, and I figured if I could get around the 24 as fast as I could, that I could at least hang with the 6. And we were running some blistering times, and my tire wear really wasn't that bad, and it was good enough that I felt going no tires there at the end would definitely give me the lead, and all I had to do is not blow it.
So on your car, what were some of the, of course, major adjustments that you needed to make to that slider to get it to do what you needed to do, and how wicked was it on those, them slicks, bud? And we're talking truly nothing but slick there. What was the ending of the tire, the worst tire at least, at the end of that run?
So to start from the beginning, I ran a slider 7, I think. So as far as when it comes to road course setups and all that, that's by far the weakest part of my racing. I've always felt confident that I could learn the track and all that, but when it comes to, especially bumps and rebounds, all that, that 1.5 mile short tracks, I can get it down, but the left and right turns still mess me up. So car felt great. Really the only thing I had to do was move the rear tire pressures down a 1/4 pound each, because I could play with the throttle enough that I wasn't spinning myself out. So I just added a little more stability on the back, and The tire wear, wasn't that bad, and I went up 2 clicks on the wedge. I was getting a little bit loose on that very last lap before I came to pit road, and I didn't know how much worse it would be. And it felt great, as soon as I got back out there. So I was pretty happy with it.
Man, you look good too, man. You had that cool job. Marley, go ahead.
This is Marley from the PA booth. Hey, so I know you're I know you're running that Chevy. Do you think that like the lower horsepower helped you save the tires?
Oh.
So the earlier race,
Nice.
the too much horsepower at Atlanta ran me out of gas off of 4 on the last lap. And my teammate Longshot got the win. So we went with we put the Ford motor in there and reduced the horsepower a little bit, and it was rocking down the straightaways coming out of that corner, man. The lower gear is what we needed.
That's it right there, baby. Yeah, good job, Flash. That's what we're talking about. And honestly,
good answer.
You put on one heck of a show, time in and time out, man. No matter if we're in, as Molly was describing earlier, no matter if we're customs or not, or fixed or whatever it is, just put you in the car, bud, and you got it, and you're proving it again and again. Great job, dude. So stoked,
hey, shout out to Flash. If you guys did not watch the Valentine's Day event for the Winter Heat Pro League, check that out. Flash 9 has some pretty cool footage in there. He's rocking that crazy wig. It's pretty cool stuff.
Oh yeah,
dude. Oh, that was actually epic right there in all proportions, dude. Because your interview was just like, he's been practicing. I mean, that was great. I've laughed that hard in a minute when I watched that thing. So yes, if you haven't seen that, please go check that out. It was great, hands down. But man, congratulations to you tonight there, Flash. Again, great job done.
Yeah, thank you. Just trying to create a fun image. It was a Halloween costume that kind of turned into a thing I like to bring up every now and then if we have a good run. So
I think it should be your everyday costume because all you do is win. So
that's a good point, though. That's a good point. You're gonna have to do something, get some extensions or something, bud. Make it permanent. I mean, I'm just saying.
I gave the mullet a try, and I was actually growing my hair out, and it got to the point where I've had it short for so many years that I caved in and I shaved it down again on Monday. So the wig will have to come back some more at one point.
Copy that on the wig, my man. Nice. Well,
yeah. Go with the wig.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, did a great job tonight, but man.
All right. I want to shout out, Longshot for winning Atlanta. Ran a great race, and our Lone Wolf Motorsports team, we had 4 cars in the top 5 at Atlanta, including our newest teammate, Daha Jr. or Donnie.
Nice.
In the 77.
PHJ is what I've been calling him there.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. And he had a great run. Yeah. We were 1, 2, 3, and 5, and then getting the win here at Canadian Tire was awesome. And we had 4 cars in the top 10, and so we got KB in the race. He was able to get 10th, and
wow,
we had some fast cars. So real proud of this team. We're gelling really well, and I think we're in for a great season.
Oh, I can't wait to see this, man. Here we go. Another great race team on its way up. That's exactly what we look for here, bud.
All right. Thank you, and good job to NASCAR Oof. He's the man in this league on road courses, so it's awesome to beat someone who's so good at a certain discipline. He pushed me a lot.
Oh, he ran a great race. And speaking of NASCAR Oof, let's bring him in. NASCAR Oof. It's John in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, my man. Great job to you tonight, dude. Welcome into the booth, of course. Getting that P2, have that race just on lockdown. You had Marlene here just rooting for you all kinds. The start of the race was that was pretty scary, but you made it through unscathed, and you were able to kind of take off from there. Seemed like you ran a really good race, bud. And you had the car to beat. Give us your insights on your stage 1, and of course follow us with on that stage 3 on the end on that last pit stop, that crucial pit stop.
Well, stage 1, yeah, you were right. I didn't have the best first turn and lap and everything, but I rebounded, was able to make minimal mistakes and make it to the end. Stage 3, about that, I was thinking pitting a little early would help, but it didn't seem like it did. And yeah, I thought he was gonna blow a tire. I don't know if he took 2 or something.
Donut, yeah, he said donut on his tires, and he went for the gustos on that, and that was yeah, I remember those strategies as well when it comes to Canadian. Now we were concerned because you pitted a lap early, and I remember prior to Canadian, the way it was set up is you needed to run that extra lap to get that to get it to the end on that last run. Was that still the same case?
I just, like I said, I just thought if I pitted early it'd be better, but it didn't seem like it was. But it was okay. Had a great race. GG to you, Flash.
I mean, you had yourself an epic race.
I think the biggest question here, Oof, is at the end of the race there on that last pit stop. This was the biggest, point of the race. Make it or break it. Flash ended up winning this thing because he took no tires. Were you able to take no tires, or was the horsepower just too much on that Ford where you just couldn't take no tires, kind of burned them up a little bit?
And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have made it. I'm pretty sure my left front wouldn't have made it, but I'm always safe on my stuff, and I took 4 tires, but yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to that, well, I mean, that 4 tire strategy again. That's just something that you can open up more to your program for next race when it comes in Canadian, of course. A little more of an insight there, but you, like I said, you literally fought yourself just an amazing battle. When you got out there, you set that rhythm. We watched your car going through there. Now you were also grabbing some of those marbles, on the inside, kind of, catching the inside of each turn. Was that to help tighten up that car, help you rotate through that center so you can really power out? Or was that just kind of your mark? Was that to make the turn? I'm curious about that.
Well, the carousel and the little carousel like turn before the turn to the long back straightaway. I sticked it in 3rd gear and I made sure to get a good entry and mid entry, and then I zoomed on off, and I think that's how I passed Ty.
Wow. Okay. Nice, dude. I mean, because you said you had yourself a great run, and I was watching the way that you were utilizing the entire track, really, utilizing those rumples on the inside and bringing that car out, to its maximum to get all of the RPMs and trajectory speed on your straightaways. That's of course setting you up. But watching that car bounce back and forth, you had a really good, really good wheel there, because everybody, like I said, everybody was on a similar program. So, what was the biggest change that you made to your car?
Actually, really didn't make any changes. I kept it the way it was. I went with a slider 7, and yeah, I didn't make any adjustments. I felt good with the car.
So it seems as if slider 7 is a little bit more of a popular choice here for the Canadian. So, keep that in mind.
I was just going to touch on that there.
Nice. Yeah, very good. Definitely. But yeah, excellent run for you tonight, bud. I mean, honestly, bummed that you didn't get that victory, because it was your prime pose and in it, on it, and above it. All kinds, but just didn't happen for at the end.
We were rooting for you here in the booth there, Oof. We seen you get in a little bit of trouble on that first stage and then battle your way back, and then, I mean, took a commanding lead. Strategies just got the best of you today.
Yeah. Well, that's alright. I can't wait for next week. I got spring break this week, so I won't have no school.
Woo! Woo! That means it's gonna be training. You're gonna bring something out the garage. It's gonna be something like a hot rod of some sort to come back here and get that victory next week, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Copy
But you
all
know
of
he's
that.
going to be competitive every week, Tron, because he drives a Ford.
We're not gonna get into that. But okay, yeah, but he need to give a little boast now because Flash did give you a good shot there.
I just keep
Oh,
thinking,
yeah.
just dig
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
know,
on that
I know.
Chevy.
No,
Chevy
hey, I'm trying not to dig because never mind. We're gonna leave that one alone. All right. But no, man. I honestly, Oof, you did a great job tonight. Really awesome performance,
I know Ty-
showcasing your talent out there, bud.
I love it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we know.
Thanks.
But great job. Anybody want to give a shout out to? A quick thanks.
Yeah, I'd give a shout out to everyone. Race. It was a pretty good race for both. I liked the way that race was going, and yeah.
Oh, Oof, I wanted to ask you while you're in here.
Yeah, what's up?
What happened to the 77 car? Because in that first stage, you were in second place, and the 77 car had I believe that's Arton James. Is it Arton James or is it? Oh no,
It was the
77
new
car is
driver.
DHJ. Yeah, DHJ. He had a commanding lead. I mean, he was gone. I mean, you had your issues in the beginning. You worked your way all the way back up to second, but he was gone. And then right before the end of that stage, something happened to him, and you ended up winning that stage. What happened?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it was on the first lap. Yeah, me, Ty, and Flash, or whoever was with us. I just saw him loop it, and I had to check up a little bit, and then I got around him and eventually got myself up to the lead. Yeah, it was a big rip for that 77 guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
We were just wondering here in the booth, and I'm sure a lot of the fans watching were wondering because 77 was leading the thing, and then all of a sudden it was like, wait a second, the 6 just won that stage. What happened to the 77? So
Yeah. Thanks for rooting for me, y'all.
Oh yeah, you did a
Means
great
a lot.
job tonight, man. I really hope to see you back in this booth here next week, bud. All right.
I'll make sure of it.
All right. Now, that's what I want to hear coming from you right there. That's my man right there. That's confidence at its best right there. And he shows some extremely awesome talent tonight, making this car go not just left, folks, but right as well. And sometimes doing it at the same time, okay?
That's
right,
what I was
left,
gonna
right,
say.
left, right. I got it! You know, I mean, type thing. Yeah, that was what was going
this
on.
is a complete boost of confidence because if you can, almost win where you're turning right in a NASCAR, then you should be able to dominate on tracks where you only turn left. So
Doing pretty good.
it's
bud.
a
Yeah.
big boost of confidence here for you.
Yeah, great job. We'll see you next week, folks. Show.
All right.
Congratulations on your
Thank
P2.
you.
You got it, bud.
Mhm.
All right, in our third place, we got him in here.
I think Air's
Yes,
in
sir.
here.
What's that?
Is there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
We got Mr. Tymac in the booth.
Wait, hold on. There you go. All right, dude. Look at this. Congratulations, of course, to P2, but we got Ty Mac right here. P3? My
Yes, sir.
man. You straight got it done today. You led a bunch of laps tonight. This is your home. This is your Disneyland, man. It's your Magic Mountain is what you calling it. All right, hey.
Is that a full race suit, brother?
Yeah. What you got on? Hey, let me see your hat real quick. What you got?
Canadian Tire Motorsport Park hat, hometown.
Oh, that's no joke, dude. All right. Man, give us
some
your...
laps today, brother.
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Give us an insight on your run today. You had one heck of a battle with the 6. You were up there leading. He was on your bumper. I mean, how nervous were you? One, were you pedaling it hard, or were you just counting it down? Now, give us a quick insight of tonight's race. You look like you were right there in the mix of a lot of it.
Honestly, the car was great from the start of the race. I don't really know. I never really know how I'm going to do at my home track because everyone in NOSSCAR is getting better and better on the road courses with each passing week, it seems. So I was amazed to see that we qualified third. We rode around in the top 5 all race long, and we got second in the stages. I think it was. We just seemed to have a top 5 car all race. It seemed like the 6 was a little quicker than me. And it seemed like the 48 had a better long-run car than I did. He's in here waiting for his interview. And a guys seemed to have a better car than me at certain parts of the runs, but I knew that I had something pretty good as well. And for the final stage, I ran it hard for the first half, took the lead. I got really excited, and the six was all over me, and I started to look at my tire wear, and I started to worry a little bit about how far I could go on the run. And so I let him go, and I tried to follow him, but in the process, I think I let Flash 9 go as well, and you never want to do that. He's hard to pass back. And yeah, so at that point, we were playing catch up, but also trying to take care of the tires, and the 48 of Ayrton James was catching me as well. And he's coming off a big win recently on a road course in the NOSSCAR Truck Series this past Tuesday.
Okay.
So he knows what he's doing too.
Yep.
So I had to be careful, but I had to find some speed to stick with those two. And I don't know how Flash saved the tires, but he was 13 seconds in front of me after the pit stop in the final stage. So hats off to him. Kudos to him. Literally hats off to him. And congrats to him for the big win at my home track. I love that place. So I have all the respect in the world for Flash, but that respect just elevated 10 times more now that he's won at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. I think that's awesome. I know NASCAR Oof had something for him, and I know Ayrton James and the 77 car both had something for him maybe as well. But that's the way that these races go. They're wild, they're chaotic, blind turns, elevation changes, the tires wear and get chewed up if you're really abusing the car and trying to push as fast as you can into every turn. So there's a lot of factors that play into it. It's not always the fastest guy that wins. And I think we saw that today. I think Oof was the quickest, but Flash 9 might have been the smartest in the final stage, took good care of his equipment, and he capitalized, parked it in victory lane. And I'm happy.
It's high.
I got great stage points and a third place finish. I'm thrilled. What's up, Marley?
It's hey man, kudos on the outfit, man. I love it. The racing suit, that looks fresh. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And you know, I just wanted to touch in on this, you know, because I know NASCAR went IROC this season, and you know, you were custom for so long, and now that you're IROC, it was, you know, back when you were custom, you kind of had the same drivers that kept, you know, finishing up front and whatnot. I mean, the talent was there for all the drivers, but you had some guys that were just elite. And now that you switched to IROC, it seems like you got a ton of drivers that, I mean, it just the driving talent is showing up on race day. But what I really wanted to single out here was the fact that Flash 9 was dominant last year in customs, and the way that he was able to race up front today and come away with a victory at a tough track like Canadian Tire, that's some pretty cool stuff, especially because you guys went IROC this year.
It really is. I think that I think no matter what, if you put it on custom setups or preset sliders, the cream of the crop, the best of the best, they're going to rise to the top no matter what. It does open the door for some drivers to maintain their level of speed at certain tracks, definitely. But as you touched on, Flash 9 is still going to be Flash 9. Long Shot is still going to be Long Shot. JWoww is still going to be JWoww. Mucka is still going to be Mucka. That guy is freaky fast. And NASCAR Oof is still going to be NASCAR Oof. That's the thing. Honestly, I like our decision to go with IROC just because it does open the door for more people to have a chance. Not everybody has the time to work on setups throughout the week. Some people have a family and kids. Some people have jobs and just don't play the game all the time. So this really opens the door and levels the playing field a little bit. But I do think that Flash 9 and Long Shot will still be two of the favorites this season. And last year it was mostly the Flash 9, Long Shot, and Timax show. And this year I think that there's going to be about 7 or 8 of them instead of 3 or 4. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I think that tonight's Canadian Tire race was a bit of a glimpse into that.
Oh, absolutely. And
That was a great move there.
Yeah, I love the battling. Love the respects that were given. There was some contact out there, but there was a lot of give and take as well. We saw guys, you know, utilizing their programs really wound up. We saw some awesome saves as well. Beautiful saves, you know, especially into 2. Everybody coming in there hot and heavy, coming up over that hill, and they forgot that there's an elevator there. All right, and then woo, we got it. I mean, we pushed it outside, bring her on back. I mean, and then the way you set it back up. We'll have to go through the footage again, but we saw a few different drivers set it back up to get that thing into 3, and it's like, okay, now, were you meaning to do that? Was that part of your line? Because that looks sick, dude. I mean, I know it wasn't really quite the faster way around, but it still looked good. But lots of great saves, lots of side-by-side racing. Bumpers were given, doors were given, but cars still stay pointed the right direction, more or less. So, I mean, but man, I thought it was a pretty good, exciting, epic race. Of course, NOSSCAR doing it again at a road course. Again, you guys had put on the last one I remember was Road America, and that was one heck of a finish, if I remember correctly. So, I again aspire to NOSSCAR and their road coursing abilities and putting on a good show. We've seen one tonight, so man, great job on that one. But man, Ty Mack, seriously, perfect run tonight, really showcasing some talent there at your home track.
Thanks, buddy. It was a blast, honestly. I wish I could have walked away the winner, but I'm very proud with the way that it all went down to.
No, absolutely. And let's go and get Ari up on RE1 up on this thing and get a holler.
Hey, Tron. Hey, yeah. Tron. I got one more thing for Timac.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you think maybe sometime soon you could teach me how to turn right? I don't know how to turn right.
I could do that. I could try. I don't know if I'm the best teacher or the best road course.
Well, I see the way you're running tonight. I think you're a pretty good teacher.
Yeah.
I might be a little bit faster once I get it because I'm in a Ford.
Doubt it.
See, maybe I don't want to teach you.
That's it. Yeah,
anytime, brother. Anytime.
Hey, great running tonight, brother. Great running.
Definitely good running tonight.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
You got it. All right, you got a copy?
I'm here. Hi.
Oh, man. Oh, there you are, bud. Dude, so what was up with your car tonight, my man? First, welcome into the booth, all right? I mean, I haven't really got a chance to talk with you or your insights when it comes to NASCAR Heat 5, your racing endeavors. We've been watching you race for quite some time, but have yet to have the opportunity to really sit down and talk with you for a bit. So give your fans a quick rundown about yourself, how long you've been messing with this and been part of NOSSCAR, and get a couple quick stats, and then kind of follow along with your race if you don't mind.
All right. Well, I've been in NOSSCAR since like November 2019. Started in the bottom ranks and worked my way up. Won two Class C championships, and ever since then I've just been running anything that Ty will let me, and it's a lot of fun racing in the series. Everybody's super talented, and tempers flare, but in the end it's all just fun and games. And stock car racing is my favorite thing in the world because it's a contact sport in race cars, and it's just the sweetest thing in the world. And nice. I've specifically always loved road courses, so tonight I was really looking forward to it. And the 48 Ally Chevy was bad fast. I didn't quite get the qualifying run I wanted. In stage 1, I got some mistakes out of the way. Did a 360 out of turn 1. Finished outside the top 10 in stage 1, but worked my way back up. And then by the start of stage 3, I was in the top 5, and I just kind of ended up there. And then a war went on behind me. So I was pretty much locked in the top 5. And I tried to chase down Ty, who, shout out to him for giving me the 48 car. I always wanted to drive it. But he knows this track better than absolutely anyone else. So I couldn't quite hold on to him. And I would try to get an undercut on the guys in front because before the pit stops in stage 3, we were all pretty bunched up. But somehow Flash, I don't know what he did, but he was gone. And then the 6, bad fast as always. I own that car, so proud of him for second place.
Nice.
But finishing right behind Ty, can't be mad about that, especially at a track he knows so well. And the top 5, can't be mad with that.
Man, you did some great work out there. Again, the battle was intense, my man. Coming through the field, we've seen it back there. There was, I get some hot and heavies coming into these full senders. Some great saves, a little bit of some door action, really utilizing some of that Bondo at the end when it comes to these cars because they were going to need it. But man, you were able to hold on to it. Watch you throwing this car into basically spots and holes that it looked like you were spotting them out from a ways away. So it looked like you were really looking up, which typical for a road course racer, especially someone who loves road courses, is the ability to look up, look way down the track, really spotting out that next turn, that, the next pass, the next car you're looking for, and adjusting to, of course, their lines and maneuvering yours. So speaking of adjusting those lines, did you find yourself having to adjust your line? And if so, how did you adjust it? Were you more, did it blow up, easier coming in, hotter going in, tighter out? Give fans a little insights on your driving styles and techniques tonight.
When I'm in clean air, I'm always focusing on slow in, fast out. That's how I've always learned it.
Okay.
But of course, when there's someone in front of me and I think I can get around him, I'm hot in, hot out. But I was learning the track a little bit as I was going. I did get a ton of practice in. So I was changing some lines, what gear I was running in some of the corners. And sometimes if you're side by side with somebody, you want to run a lower gear so you don't slide up into them. Had to do that a couple times to pass guys inside, outside. There were holes opening up everywhere, and if I thought I could make it, I'd go for it. And that's always how I've kind of been.
Now, real quick, let's back up a second to that running that lower gear. Now, so we can, just trying to simplify it for our fans out there. So were you shifting earlier is what it was in that lower gear? Is that what you're referring to?
Well, I did a little bit of that too, just to make sure I didn't carry too much speed into somebody. But I'd also, like some corners, I'd usually take turn 3, like the final 2 corners, I'd usually take in 3rd gear. But sometimes if you're side by side, you don't want to run that because the car gets tighter the higher gear that you run. Okay. So I drop it down to 2nd to hold it side by side and get by him clean.
Nice, bud. Okay, so there's another great tip right there, folks. Is when it comes to adjusting that line, it's that gear point, it's that shift point. So not only braking but shifting as well. Because think about it. If you're torquing out, which means that your tires are bald, they're getting to that point. If you shift a little bit earlier, like I was just describing, if you shift a little earlier, it won't torque so much. You'll be able to claw and get that grip out that you need. So again, changing that line will really help you out throughout the race as your tires do wear. So and let's get right over to one quick thing. Of course, it's like the question of the night. Where was your settings at, bud? Where was that little slider thing at? Come on. Give us the insights, man. What are you thinking?
It was closer to the middle. It's really easy to wheel hop there if you run too loose. So I was running a little closer to the middle. I'd say a 5 or a 6.
Okay. All right. So we got 7s on deck tonight. We got 5s and 6 running today. So it seems like the trend on a road course is a little bit higher on that number, folks. So just a little insights there. Great piece of knowledge that we're getting from our drivers tonight. So great run for you. Anybody we can give you a quick shout out to?
Everybody in the top 5, everybody in the league, all really talented guys. Shout out to you guys for broadcasting. Thanks again to Ty for letting me drive the 48. Dream come true. And my dog, who's my crew chief.
The dog, man. Yes. Man, that is great, dude. So what's your crew chief's name?
Pippin.
All right. So like Pippin, not Pimpin is Pippin is. Oh, dude, we ain't gonna get to that one. Here we go.
Like Jay-Z, Big Pimpin'.
There you go, Marley. You got anything for him? Marley, come on in.
Hey, I just know at one point in the race in that 3rd stage, I was just like, you asked me for an update on the front of the pack. You were watching a battle, and I was like, well, this 48 car came out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on, but he's in the top 5 right now, and he's challenging. So, I mean, you had a great run. You kind of sneak attacked it. I was thinking that you maybe sandbagged the field, but you did. You did a great job. You showed up when it counted, and you came away with that podium finish, and that's all you can ask for at a tough road course like this, because you never know. I mean, anything can happen. Anything can ruin your race any point in time, and it seemed like everything just kind of worked out for you, especially in that 3rd stage. So, or leading up to it at least.
Yeah, definitely a great job on that, finding that 88 mile an hour thing tonight, and back to your future and into that podium seat tonight, because like I said, you did come out of nowhere, and you did a great job doing it. So awesome work getting done, bud. Really appreciate the show, and you of course, your candor in the booth, bud. Very happy to have you, and hopefully get to have you again here, and lots more of it.
Hoping so.
Absolutely, bud. Congratulations again.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Got it. All right, so I think we've taken up a lot of time tonight on our interviews. Are we good? I mean, we definitely.
I say we're good. I say we're good. I
right.
say we learned a lot. Ari can't talk anymore because his interview's over. But he said that he was running the lower gear, and I really think that was just because he was driving a Chevy.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. I got retaliation coming for you right
Ari,
now.
I was just kidding. You could talk. You could talk.
Tyvek, you got a copy here, bud. Give us a quick scoop of what we're up for next week, and let our fans get on with the rest of their evening.
You know what?
Taking that suit
next week.
Awesome.
Thank you. It's my favorite shirt. I really mean that. I hang it up and wear it for each race, and yeah, I love it. Anyways, next week we're going short track racing, guys. We have Martinsville and Bristol. You your pick of which one you're broadcasting. I don't care.
Bristol.
I was gonna say, in honors of the Dirt Bristol coming up. I mean, I just thinking, yeah, my man. You all right? All right.
Sounds good. It's Bristol, baby.
Out the park, baby. It's Bristol. Ooh, I love me a good short track, especially one like that, folks. If you haven't seen it, you're going to come next week. So make sure you be staying tuned for that. So, same race time and race channel, if you will. We got the LTB going to be getting her done with NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series in their quest for their next, Cup champion, of course. So, man, great run for everybody tonight here. Give everybody a quick shout out. Quick little shout out there. There's Mac.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as always, to you guys, thanks a bunch to everybody there at Left Turn Broadcasting. You guys do a tremendous job. Thank you again to Bad Fast Marley. Steve, you do an amazing job doing our logos and things like that and promoting us really well. Long Shot, thanks for being a true wheel man and always showing up and being a good sport about it and being on camera for the viewers. Yeah. And thank you, Flash 9. Thank you, everybody that makes all of this possible.
Oh, absolutely. And the pleasure's ours. And again, it's all out for the fans at the end of the day. So, man, I really hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight. And, man, yeah, I really did. Long Shot put on one heck of a show with that wheel today. And, giving us that view. So, really cool stuff there. And let's holler at him. 1 second. Got to give you a hot. Long Shot! Long Shot, I see you down there. I see you. All right. So my man was out here, and he ran pretty hard. We got to get it quick, though, because we've been on this for a minute. But he ran hard last night. He ran hard again tonight. We were crew chiefing for him over at Vegas for and putting on a pretty good show over there. So make sure you try to check that out for Man Long Shot here. We got him up on the camera, too, so you'll see him wheeling it. But really exciting race. And then, of course, you're putting it down tonight. So great job on that wheel.
Listen, Long Shot. Hey, Long Shot would have won that race. I watched that thing. If he did not drive a Chevy and get
here we go.
Some kind of dumb malfunction and a black flag because he had some fluids leaking on his stupid Chevy, he would have won that dang race.
Yeah. He's referring to last night. Yes, we had a really weird pit call. Actually, it was there's a huge wreck and debris on the track. He dodged it, hit debris, punctured his oil pan of some sorts, leaking fluid on the track, had to pit. Luckily, the arrow wasn't damaged, but again, like I said, that race, you need to watch it, folks. It's filled full of all kinds of
top three.
Oh, yeah.
It cost him a top 3.
Yeah,
he had that thing. He was running an excellent race.
Watch the race, folks.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but
check that out. Check that out on Left Turn Broadcasting.
Yeah, great run though by Long Shot tonight, man. Seriously, you put on a really good show, and of course that wheel back and forth getting her done.
Yeah, thank you. We were able to pick up a win the first race at Atlanta. Working with our teammates and whatnot, and able to get up early, lead a couple laps here, and just made a couple mistakes that got us back. We fell back at the start of the third stage. We had some damage that we had to fix, but we started shotgun on the field and drove all the way back up to the top 5. So
wow,
can't be disappointed in that.
No,
had a road course there, so we were able to come back up through, finish top 5, got a win tonight. So another good points day, and we're chasing, flashing the points, and it seems to be a thing with me and him, and it's kind of fun because we're teammates, so we can banter each other over the radios a little bit throughout the race and whatnot. And, have a little bit of fun with it, but it was definitely fun, definitely challenging week for me, going from high back to this, two different things going on, two different disciplines with the systems and whatnot. But always just kind of fun to kind of come back and run and have some good fun races and whatnot. Overall, and
is Flash going to be the next JBR driver?
I can't
He's
speak on that
getting
one.
next Flash driver.
Nice. Next Flash driver. I like that. So we're challenging for
I like
lead of
that.
this road.
I like
I think the command.
Racing.
I think the command should come from whoever wins the championship this year, huh? There you go.
We're trying to get his hair to grow. That's what we're working on.
Okay, going for the mullet. Going for it.
I'll do it.
Oh,
mullet!
Man, well, all kinds of fun here in the booth. Folks, we're going to continue the party, but we're going to let you get out of here because, I mean, if we start to uncensor this stuff that with all these people we got in the party, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. But, man, we really do appreciate everybody for tuning in to tonight's race. All of it, of course, brought to you by our sponsor, of course, Century 21. Keeping the lights on, if you will, and keeping us going. So, and of course, you fans, it's all about you guys, and thank you everyone for showing up and tuning in. Of course, we appreciate all the support as well. So, but until next time, folks, keep life pointed the right direction. Drivers, keep your car pointed the right direction, and we'll see you soon. Stay tuned.
Thanks for the support. Hit that like and subscribe. Check out our playlist. We have all of our different leagues that we broadcast. We have NOSSCAR. We have Front Row Racing. We have all sorts of leagues under there. Also, you can check out our setups playlist. Under the setups playlist, you'll see a whole bunch of different setups from all different tracks. These are race setups. They're not qualifying setups, so they're a great spot to begin. Naturally, these setups are to my driving style, but you can make them your own and comment below and I can help you out. As far as that, definitely this up.
Yep. I'm Tron, aka Chris Paul Hamas. Got my man Steve Yavorski, Bad Fast Marley. There he is. All right. But till next time, folks, we will see you soon. Take care.